I'm Elda sinangan Aznar. I'm 26 years old. You're Binibining number 6, and I'm from Davao del Sur. So a little bit about myself. At the age of 19, I graduated with a degree in interior designing. After graduating, I worked at a Singaporean-based company, wherein I was a junior designer. So after doing that for a year, I became a flight attendant because it was always been my dream to travel and work. But come the pandemic, I was one of the unfortunate ones who lost their job. But despite of all that is happening, or despite of all what that had happened, I see it as a great opportunity because I am here right now. I'm with Pro Media, and I am beyond blessed because I have the opportunity to be one of the official candidates of Binibining Pilipinas. And for that, I will be eternally grateful. So that's me. Once again, I'm Elda Aznar from the beautiful province of Davao del Sur.
Elda is now ready to answer questions. Again, we are just limiting it to 5 questions.
Yes.
You may refer to the microphone stand for your questions.
Hi,
Hello, sir. Hi, sir.
Few weeks ago, your sister wanted to inform me to become the very first media athlete to win a major national title. Okay, as a contender for Pilipinas 2020, what would be your game plan to work in favor for pro media weekly to keep the momentum and its winning strength for 2023?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. So, first and foremost, I'm very, very proud of Gwen. I know her and she's my sister, so I'm really proud of her achievement. And for your question with what is my game plan, I think my game plan would be the same with Gwen. To work really hard, to give my best to everything that I do. Because that is pro media. We do all our best to achieve all the things that we want. So, aside from of course, I have secret weapons when it comes to competing, but right now what I can share is I would really work hard and do my best in everything. So I think that's the most important aspect in competing in a pageantry. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Next question, please.
Thank you po. Magtanong ka na, nagpalipat ka na kayo.
Yay! Hi! Oh, thank you so much.
Anyway, my question is, what is the best thing of being a pro media beauty athlete competing in the Binibining Philippines?
You know, aside from the support that they're giving, they vouch for us. They believe in us. And with that confidence that they're giving us, we reflect that internally and in outside. So, in competing in our pageants, we are secured enough that we know we could win, and all we have to do is really work hard enough. So yes, the confidence and how they vouch for us is the best thing when it comes to being a pro media queen.
With a little bit.
Maraming salamat po. Hello po.
Yes, this afternoon, I checked the schedule. You have semblance pala with Miss International 2015 Elena Martinez of Venezuela.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Height and very beautiful skin. Pero as of now, Elda, ano yung ramdam mo na pwede mong ma-capture, ma-win na crown among the Binibining Pilipinas
to be honest, if I were given any of the crown right now, I would be eternally grateful because for me, any of the crown is an equal great responsibility that I would want to take. But if I were to choose one, I want to the crown Miss Grand International. Yes. Now, as to why, because I think I have the qualities. And also because I am a big fan of Ate San Bernardo. And she's one of the reasons why I came back to the pageantry world. During her competition, I was really there. I was watching and I was really there to I was there to really vouch for her. And when she didn't win, I was so heartbroken that I thought that yung feeling na parang ako yung natalo. So when I joined Binibining Pilipinas and when I got the spot, I was included in the top 40. I said, I want to Miss Grand International because I want to bring back that crown or get that crown because it's going to be the first crown if ever. So yeah, she's my inspiration. That's the reason why I want to Miss Grand International. Yes, and also because idol ko po si Miss San Bernardo nag-green ko ako today.
Elda, let's say, hindi nga na Pilipinas sa yung Miss Grand International you think anong aspect na lang yung i-adjust mo
Well, I think in fitness, I'm already good because I'm with Pro Media. I think I'm going to be working more on my communication because Miss Grand International is all about advocating for peace and non-violence. And I want to be able to be their spokesperson. So I want to a little bit development on their when it comes to my communication skills. So yeah, maraming salamat.
All right, last two questions.
Good afternoon. My name is Kim from the leadership team, and you said earlier that you were once having Peru, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think you haven't visited some of the countries in the world, right?
Yes.
So which country would you want to visit? And
The place that I haven't visited yet. So thank you so much for that question, sir. The place that I haven't visited, I think I want to visit Iceland. I heard I think, correct me if I'm wrong, the Aurora Borealis. Yes, I heard that it's so beautiful and you get to really appreciate not only nature but also life because of that. And I want to see that. And also because maybe my grandfather has been there, and since he had passed away, he actually promised me that we would go visit the Iceland. I want to commemorate him by visiting him or the place. Yes. So
thank you. How about in the Philippines? Which
Okay.
of those?
So in the Philippines, if given the chance, I want to travel to Palawan. Yes, I heard it's beautiful. I have been to Boracay, I have been to Samal, which is from Davao City, but I have never visited Palawan, and it is one of the 7 most wonderful places in the world, actually. So I want to visit Palawan.
Thank you very much, sir. Good luck.
Salamat. Thank you.
One final question.
Hi, Armin Adina from the Philippine Daily Inquirer.
Mabuhay po.
Yes, you have worked behind the scenes of Pro Media's pageants, right? What did you learn working behind the scenes that you can apply now that you're a candidate to Pilipinas?
Okay, yes, I work with Pro Media with their 2 pageants. We have the Miss Fit and the Miss Bikini Philippines. I was the operations officer and also the head of operations to the second or to respective pageants. So one of the things that I actually learned is to be, aside from professionalism, it would be time management. So even though I was a cabin crew, I was not really good at it. And when I worked with the Sir Paul, Miss Jam, I really got to learn to manage my time, to make every little second count. So that is one thing that I learned working with Pro Media, time management.
Thank you very much.
Sir G, last na.
One more.
Jay. How are you? Sure.
Why should you be in
So, why? That is actually, of all the questions, this is the hardest to answer. But I think I should win Binibining Pilipinas because it is not only my dream, it is also the dream of my grandmother. She is my greatest inspiration in life, and every time I get to join pageantry, every time I join pageantry, I make sure that I forgot the word, but I get to offer it to her. And whenever I offer it to her, it gives me strength. So I think I should win the next, to be the next Binibining Pilipinas, because it is not only my dream, but it's also my dream, or the dream of my grandmother. Maraming salamat po.
Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Very good. Thank you.
Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much.
I'm Natasha Jung. I became a part of media last year before I joined Miss World Philippines and placed as a semi-finalist, and for that I'm so thankful for media. Also this year, I'm your Binibining, representing Marabot Samar. I'm representing Marabot Samar as, a lot of people may not know this, but most of my childhood is that I spent in that place. That's why I'm representing Marabot Samar this year, to give at least pride and recognition.
Natasha will then answer your questions. Again, for now, we are limiting it to just 5 questions.
Hi Mars, good afternoon. Congratulations for being the official country of Binibining Pilipinas. But my question is, what is your mindset right now? You joined another pageant, which is Miss World Philippines, and now that you are the Binibining Pilipinas candidate, what is your mindset and what is your strategy to get one of the crowns of Binibining Pilipinas?
Actually, I don't have to answer that in a long sentence or paragraph. My mind is another crown.
Oh, and what crown is it?
Just like Elda, I also want Miss Grand. Because I feel like my personality gives the Miss Grand.
Thank you so much, Mars, and congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Hello, Natasha.
Hello po.
Okay, my question is, now that Binibining Pilipinas 2022 is almost halfway, what do you consider your most important realization as a part-timer in Binibining Pilipinas?
My realization is that it's not always going to be fun, because as all of you know, I'm very friendly and I'm friends with everyone in the Pilipinas org and also with all the good candidates. It's actually not all fun and games. You have to be serious and other circumstances such as other events, and for example, like the presentation coming up soon. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, Natasha. My name is Jung, the leadership. And you said that you spent your childhood in summer, right? So can you tell us a story that you think is the most inspirational that you can share to the Philippines?
To the Philippines, that's actually hard to think of because most of my childhood I can remember. But the only thing I can remember is that my brother, my bigger brother, my kuya, he helped me ride a bike once. He taught me how to ride a bike, and he let go of me before even learning how to ride a bike. And that's really inspirational because in life, some
some things are not learned how people teach you, but rather on their experience. Thank you so much.
Good luck, thank you.
Thank you.
How does it feel that you need to provide for your knowledge of kids in the Philippines?
We wouldn't be in pro media if we're not that competitive. Because as much as the sisters inside pro media, we're also just a candidate doing our work. And like in every beauty pageant, we realize that we might be sisters in pro media, but there are so much things bigger than pro media.
Natasha, I just wanted to ask Natasha, what is the particular characteristics of yours that can make you in the screen?
Sorry, can you say that?
What is the particular characteristics of yours that can make you in the Philippines screen?
Characteristics I don't know, but circle is that everyone in Romania know that I'm very sensitive, and that I think is the characteristic that can make me win in Pilipinas, because not just as a candidate of Binibining Pilipinas, you also have to be a queen with a heart, and I think that a lot of people can be touched with your sensitivity because they can relate to you.
And for your final question?
Hello. Okay na po do. Ayan. So, as a boy nun, ano yung best characteristic na pagmamahal mo bilang sa kandidata ng Pilipinas?
The characteristic that I'm proud of as what I know is being brave enough to overcome all the struggles that comes into my life. Thank you.
So much for that.
All right, thank you very much. Once again, a big round of applause for
Of Sarangani. I am half Filipino and half Norwegian, born and raised here in the Philippines. You know, I'm a simple girl who grew up in a province, but a simple girl who has big dreams. My Filipino mom and my Norwegian dad taught me to pursue what I really wanted in life. That is why I am here in Binibining, Pilipinas. You know, I am a registered medical technologist by profession. I am a healthcare worker, a frontliner fighting against this COVID-19 pandemic. And being 2 years in the service, I witnessed firsthand how people compromise their health, how they don't have the access to free and affordable healthcare services. That is why I am advocating for healthcare to the least neglected and indigenous people. But aside from my serious personality, I am also a basketball player. That is some other people don't know. I used to play when I was in high school till college. I used to play for the Bisan national basketball for women. And you know, it's something that I related to pageantry because in sports you also need to have discipline and determination. And you know, I started pageantry when I was 13 years old. It was my mom who pushed me. But right now, I join pageants because I believe that it has already become my passion and I want to inspire people and I want to make a change in the community. That is why Binibining Pilipinas is a huge platform for me to advocate for my advocacy. And let me end this by saying my favorite quote, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Thank you.
Fatima is now gladly would love to answer your questions. In the meantime, we will limit it again to 5 questions. All right, for this one, why don't you make it 6?
Good afternoon, Sir Jay.
Yes. You said you started running pageants since you were 13. You are now 22?
22.
26, 29, or 20 years.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you. So when do you intend to stop and what will stop you from joining pageants?
I think it will stop me once I will represent Philippines on the international stage. And I think that my mom and I, it's been a dream of ours, and I want to represent the Philippines international stage. Thank you, sir.
I wish you all the luck.
Thank you, po. Thank you.
Hi, Mars.
Hi, Mars. Good afternoon.
A little backstory na meet ko si Mars Fatima noong Miss Philippines Earth. And you said kanina that you joined pageants na pala. You start pa? 13. Question is, from the age of 13 up until the age of 20, what is your life lesson when it comes to joining pageants?
Actually, Mars, I've learned so many things in pageantry. Before kasi, when I was 13 years old, when you join pageants, you just want to present yourself to the people, just want to show your talent. But right now in pageantry, aside from presenting yourself, you also need to contribute to the community. You also need to make a change, because I think that is the platform of beauty pageants, to make a change. Thank you, Mars.
And syempre, you joined na several pageants and lead to Pilipinas. What is your most favorite obstacle? Swimsuit, evening gown, or Q&A?
Swimsuit, of course, Mars, trained by the pro media. We've worked hard so much to have this hourglass body, and I'm very thankful for pro media for really training us to have the hourglass body, Mars. Good. Thank you so much, Mars. Thank you.
Hello, happy Wednesday.
Hello, good afternoon.
So if you're not familiar, there's a video circulating on social media. It's about a Colombian candidate who would be Valeria Morales, giving us a snippet on how she felt when she competed against Patriotic Ray in 2018. Now she mentioned that there was preferential treatment, that it was a little difficult for her to move on and compete, knowing that she was competing with a heavy favorite, a favorite of the organization, and someone who seemed to be just waiting for the crowd to be put on her head. A lot of people are saying this batch is one of the strongest at Pilipinas. How do you really feel when you encounter write-ups and encounter lists that doesn't have your name? How do you compete with the most popular girls at this competition?
Yes, that's true. Tita Lavinia, there are so many front runners in Binibining, Pilipinas. And you know what? I'm just a girl from the province, and being on the Binibining Pilipinas stage is already a huge opportunity. And I'm very thankful for that, Tita Lavinia. And even though my name is not on the list, that doesn't stop me from working hard. And that is just an idea that I need to just work hard and push myself to the limit, because that is not the thing that will stop us, but that will make me stronger and better. Hello, po.
I enjoyed your talent yesterday.
Yeah, thank you so much.
How did it feel that you were able to showcase your culture on the Binibining Pilipinas stage for the talent competition?
Actually, I joined Binibining Pilipinas because I want to showcase the beautiful province of mine. Aside from showcasing my talent, my dancing skills, I want also to showcase the beautiful culture. And bringing my province on the Binibining Pilipinas stage made the Blaan community so happy and grateful. They feel that they have been recognized. And I've seen so many comments and shares that they have been very grateful for me, that they have been represented, and that is timely and relevant that ethnic group will be represented on the Binibining Pilipinas stage.
Thank you very much. I hope you were proud of your performance.
Yes. I was literally crying last night when I saw the video. I was really touched, and by the comments of the people, I'm very grateful. Thank you so much.
From Manila's
Yes.
Asabog yung travel. Then we love it so much.
Thank you so much.
Sa mga accomplishment the Binibining candidates. Plus, kung ma-maintain mo itong looks mo ngayon, which I think perfect na, for the coronation, I think yeah, isa na sa mga consider na dark forces. But yung appreciate ko sa sinabi mo kanina, you have, what's this, yung realization na ang pageants ay not only about beauty but giving yourself to the society and to the community. My question, which among the neglected sectors in the society or in the community that you want to give yourself the most, aside sa yung medical expertise, Fatima? Which among the neglected sectors in the society or community you'd like to give yourself 100%?
Of course, I'll go back to my province. We have the Blaan community. It's I can say that it's somehow underprivileged. And I want the government to focus on them, to give priority on them, to give education, to give healthcare. Because if these people are given the chance, I know that they can progress and I know that they can succeed in life. Thank you.
Very good for that.
Good afternoon, Fatima. My name is Kim from the Leadership. And it's interesting that you are into sports and medical science. So, what's the most important lesson that you learned from being a basketball player and a medical technologist?
One thing in common is hard work, determination, and compassion. For hard work, in sports also you really need to train a lot. You need to do physical training. And in as a medical technologist, you also need to train your mind. Medical technologies is not just a very, I can say not the typical, because you really need to pass the board exam to be a medical technologist. And I can say that my journey through that is kind of very difficult. I really need to study a lot. So in sports, you need to work hard. As a medical technologist, you also need to work hard. So
Thank you. Good luck.
Can you tell us what does it take to be a pro media beauty athlete and how does the organization transform their dailies to be more competitive and winnable?
you know, Sir Ronnie, 1 year ago, I never imagined myself to be part of Pro Media. And right now, I feel like it's just been a dream. And I'm very thankful for the Pro Media for giving me the chance to be part of the Pro Media Beauty Athlete. It had really changed me. It molded me to become the better version of myself. And right now, I'm just very happy with how I present myself to the media. They have given me the name. The media knows me already, and all of this because of the Pro Media. And hopefully, I will do my very best to give pride to Pro Media.
Follow-up question, Mars. Kasi tinanong din yung dalawa. Anong crown yung inaayaw mo?
I am aiming for the Miss Globe crown. Yes, Mars, I think that Miss Globe is looking for a woman who has grace, confidence, and who can really speak well. And I think that I'm working hard to be that lady, and hopefully during the Binibining Pilipinas, I'll get that crown.
One last question.
Hi, Fatima. First of all, Fatima, Philippines. What common trait of a Filipino and a Norwegian that you can offer with pride?
Actually, my dad has been staying here in the Philippines for 20 years. I've never been to Norway, but one thing in common is the determination. My dad would always remind me that if you really want something in life, you need to be determined, motivated, and work hard. And look how far I have come right now. And that is because of the advice of my father and my mom. And I'm very grateful for the words of wisdom that they have given me.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much for those questions. Wow, as if we are on the Binibining Pilipinas stage for those questions. Why don't you give yourselves all a big round of applause for those wonderful and amazing questions?
Family for always supporting us, Tito Raj, Kuya Enan, Mami Drew, and Kuya Eric, who has been there with us all the way. So maraming salamat. Once again, this is Elda and Aznar, your Binibining number 6.
I would like to thank each one of you for being here. I know that all of you are very busy since pageant. I know there are so many pageants in the country right now, but you have taken your time to be here with us. So I would like to thank each one of you because each one of you contributes to our success. So also to our Pro Media family, to our bosses at Sir Paul Reyes, and of course to her wonderful wife, Miss Jung. Thank you so much for your support. Most of all, I've never imagined myself to be here, and I'm very thankful for this opportunity. And of course, to the KF camp, Tito Raj, you have always believed in me from the very beginning. Thank you so much. To our glam team, Mami Bry, and then of course my hair and makeup artist today, JJ, thank you very much. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all my supporters, to thank all my fans, to all Sarangans, Malawanians who have been commenting, liking and sharing all my Facebook posts. You know, from the very beginning, you have always been there, and I'm very grateful to each one of you. So please continue supporting me in my journey to the Binibining Pilipinas crown. Thank you so much.
I really don't know what to say because I haven't processed what's been happening in my life, but I would just want to say thank you so much to everyone who came here, especially with my Pro Media family, who has been very patient with me, and also to Tito Raj and everyone in Kakanda Flores. I know I'm a be stubborn, but I love you all. To also everyone who has been supporting me since my Miss World journey, I hope you all can still support me in the journey that I'm going to take in the near future. Thank you so much.